Halo semuanya, jumpa lagi dengan saya Ana di YouTube channel saya. Sekarang saya mau mewawancarai teman saya, dia dari Amerika Serikat, namanya Kaylee, tepatnya dari daerah Alabama. Ya teman-teman, tanpa menunggu waktu lama lagi, kita langsung wawancara saja. Let's get started. Okay, Kaylee, good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm fine. For today, I would like to tell you that I would love to make conversation. It's such as interview about your experience during in Bandung.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. I hope it will be motivate Indonesian people to speak English, yeah,
That's great,
especially if they speak with native speaker.
Yeah.
Could you tell me please about yourself? The audience or maybe my subscribers can know more about you.
So my name is Kaylee Newton, like Anna said, and I'm from the United States, from Alabama, and I was attending college or university, and I finished in August. And so, I finished an internship in August, and then I came to Indonesia for, I'm on my 4th month here in Indonesia, just volunteering with the English Center, and it's been a great time. It's been a wonderful cultural experience, and I've enjoyed it. Yeah, it's been great so far.
Okay. Before you came to Indonesia, why you are interested in come to Indonesia, and have you already told by people in your hometown that you will be interested in the center or other things?
So I really wanted an opportunity to come to somewhere in Asia, but I did not know exactly where. And so I had a friend who told me about the center, and I found it very interesting. So I spoke with some people and decided to come. So so now I'm here. But really, I never knew I was going to come to Indonesia, but I'm so glad that I'm here. Yeah.
So this is first time you came to Indonesia.
Yes.
During your time in Bandung, what kind of thing do you like most?
What do I like most? That's a good question. I really like the people, and I know that seems like a cliche answer, but I love the people in Bandung, and I just really enjoy my time getting to know new people, and the diversity, even within my friends, though they are all Indonesian, they're still different. They still have different languages, different cultures, different foods. So that's been really cool. And then I've loved Indonesian food. I love the spicy food and all the different, like baso and satay and nasi goreng. It's been really good. So, and cheap, so that's good.
Well, as you said that you love spicy food, have you have problem with spicy food?
You know, I'm not sure because it hasn't been too spicy, but I have had some sickness, so I don't know what that's due to. If it's due to the spicy food or what, but I continue to eat it regardless. So.
Your first time come to overseas, or maybe you already?
I've been to China, but it was for a short time, just visiting some friends. So.
I love the prices.
If you come back to America in 15 December this year,
Here I can go get a good meal.
if you if your friend will come to Indonesia, what kind most you recommend it to your friend?
Well, I've not been many places in Indonesia, sadly, but I would definitely recommend for them to try street food and to just meet friends and talk to people and try to understand. I think the best way to understand Indonesian culture is by having an Indonesian friend and just asking questions. Yeah.
So during in Indonesia, you only in Bandung, not
I've been to Jakarta, and that's it. Yeah.
yeah. Have you visited your Indonesian friend during in Bandung?
Have I visited my friends?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe local friends.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have made some friends in Bandung, so I've been into several friends' homes, and yeah, I love hanging out with my friends.
When you visited your friend in Bandung, especially local people, what the difference between in Indonesia and in US when you come to someone's home?
What's the difference? I'm trying to think. I think being in an Indonesian home, Indonesia is very family centered. So if I maybe visit a friend, I may end up meeting their entire family, because they live with their family, so that's great. Indonesians are very hospitable, and I think Americans are hospitable as well and very welcoming, but it just depends. But I think all Indonesians seem to be just very welcoming and want to give you snacks and to meet their family. And I think in America maybe it's different, not so much. Like maybe I'll go to my friend's apartment, it's just her, and we may not eat food, we may just hang out and watch TV. So maybe that's kind of the difference. Yeah.
Okay. I know that not only myself but also some of my friends. When we usually when meet with foreigner, especially from Western country, we usually request for take picture together. Have you felt surprised with that condition?
I think I have not been very surprised because when I went to China, it was similar. Everyone wanted to take pictures. However, in Indonesia, a lot of people in Bandung want to take pictures, so maybe it's more than usual, which I don't mind. I like it. As long as someone asks for permission. Sometimes people will just take photos of me, and I don't like that. I want them to ask. Like if they're not my friend, if it's just a stranger, I want them to ask my permission. Yeah.
Yeah. Because surely maybe because we don't used to meet with foreigner. In Bandung especially, most foreigner come to Indonesia, especially they come to Jogja or maybe Bali. But in Bandung it's very seldom to meet foreigner. That's why they do.
That's why they want to take pictures. I understand. Yeah, it does make sense.
So when you are in Indonesia, do you have things which change your mind?
Have I changed my mind about things?
About maybe in Indonesia, we have a lot inhabitants, because very populous, maybe something like that.
I think while in Indonesia, I've definitely I've learned some things. Like I think I've learned that there are definitely differences between America and Indonesia, and I've learned that different countries have so much diversity. America has diversity. We are a nation of immigrants. However, the indigenous people of, you know, Indonesia, they are so diverse. So I've learned a lot about how you can go to one country, but you can experience so many different cultures. So I think that's great. And so that just has opened my mind to exploring more of the world, you know, because the world is very diverse and people are kind and want to help and educate about their culture. So I love that. So it makes me want to go somewhere.
The last question maybe. Yeah. Before you come to Indonesia, how about your parents? Do they feel worried about your
Yeah.
plans come to Indonesia?
Well, I think my parents miss me, of course, because they love me, and I miss them too. But I don't think they're too worried. I think no matter where I am in the world, America especially, there's going to be danger, and there's, you know, the chance that something could happen, bad could happen. So I think they just really, they trust God, and they trust that if God has led me here, then He will protect me, and He knows what's best for me. So I don't think they're too worried. Mostly they're happy for me. So that's great. That's great to have support from them.
Do you have any plan future to come to Indonesia with your family, maybe for holiday or something like that?
I would love to. It's very expensive,
Yeah,
but I would love to come visit my friends. I would love for my family to see Indonesia. They would love it.
I don't know. I have no idea what I want.
Okay, thank you for your conversation with
Thank
me.
you. It was fun.
Ya, untuk teman-teman yang ingin menyaksikan video saya tapi tidak berbahasa Inggris lancar, kalian bisa nanti klik di subtitle ya. Saya sediakan subtitle dalam bahasa Indonesia. Semoga video ini bisa memotivasi teman-teman supaya bisa berlatih bahasa Inggris ya, karena sebelum kalian bisa bicara fasih kita harus sering-sering latihan, terutama menemukan native speaker di Bandung. Kalian bisa datang ke The Center, alamatnya di Jalan Cihampelas nomor 186 Bandung. Sekian dulu dari saya, terima kasih, sampai jumpa, dan jangan lupa subscribe, share atau like video saya. Dah. Hello, Mr. Jordan, good evening.
Good evening.
Halo teman-teman semua, sekarang saya bersama Mr. Jordan. Sekarang berada di Center Bandung yang terletak di Jalan Cihampelas nomor 186 Bandung.
Silakan datang ya.
Ya, jadi kita akan mewawancarai salah satu native speaker dari Amerika yang berada di The Center. Jadi buat teman-teman yang mau latihan bahasa Inggris, keep practice with native speaker, di sini tempatnya. Ayo kita mulai saja. Let's get started. Okay, Mr. Jordan. First, I have not talked with you before, so I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Anna. Yeah, I'm living in Bandung, Indonesia. Yeah. This year, I have not the center before. And then I know that the center from my friends who join language community called as Polyglot Indonesia is one of language community in Bandung, and then she recommended me to come here. So as you are English native speaker, you must have a lot experience during in Bandung. The first thing, could you tell me about yourself first?
Yeah, my name is Jordan. I'm from America, and I've lived in Bandung for a little over 1 year. And I actually studied Bahasa Indonesian, so I can speak a little in Indonesian, but I'm still learning. And I work here at the English Center, and I'm married. My wife's name is Kendra, and that's a little about me.
Okay. Where do you study bahasa Indonesia?
I studied Indonesian at a small school called IMLAC, and it is here in Bandung. So, saya belajar bahasa Indonesia di sana 3 bulan. Kemudian sekarang saya masih belajar dengan teman saya, dan dia tutor saya.
Before you come to Indonesia, why you are interested to come Indonesia, especially when you know that there is a institution or like the center need a volunteer or maybe English native speaker.
Yeah. So I actually worked as a graphic designer for 3 years in America, and my wife worked as a teacher, and we enjoyed our jobs, but we wanted to have a new experience. And so before we have children, we wanted to move outside of America, learn about a different culture, experience a new place. And so we searched for places where we could live, and we found the center in Bandung, and so we decided to come here for 2 years. So I've already lived here over 1 year, and we'll stay 1 more year.
When you are in Bandung, what kind of the most thing you like in Bandung?
I love the weather of Bandung because places like Jakarta or Yogyakarta is so hot, but Bandung, the weather is very nice and cool. The people are friendly. The food is very delicious. I love going and like nature hikes and going and seeing mountains and waterfalls, and so there's many places close to do all that as well.
When you are arrived to Bandung, maybe you know that our dishes in Indonesia quite spicy. Have you traveled at first time before?
I can't eat sambal. It is too spicy, but I like to still try spicy food, and I think I'm getting stronger. So sometimes, like, I love ayam geprek, but usually I only get level 0. But recently I got like level 1 or 2.
What kind of thing the difference between in your hometown country and in Indonesia?
Yeah. So the city that I'm from is very small, only 6,000 people. And so moving here, there's many more people. And so I'm not used to traffic. So traffic is a big adjustment. Driving a motorcycle is a big adjustment because in America, it's most common to use a car. And so those were some big adjustments. And also, I think just the amount of people is, like the population is very condensed. So like here, there's many people that live together, very close. In America, where I'm from, it's very spread out. And only 6,000 people, so you don't always see people all the time.
When you are in Indonesia, have you visited to other city in Indonesia?
Yeah, I've been to Jakarta, been to Yogyakarta, been to Sumedang, Ujung Genting. Yeah, it's very
Sukabumi, Sukabumi.
Sukabumi, Bali, and I want to go to Sumatra someday. I've not been there yet, so hopefully someday. I've been to one island in Pulau Seribu. I want to go to another maybe someday. But I'm excited because my parents are coming to visit in 2 weeks, and I haven't seen them in over a year.
As you said before that your parents visit you visit to Indonesia. What is their what is their thing about Indonesia?
It's a very big trip for them because they have never left America before. So they're excited and a little nervous, but I'm going to be very happy to show them where I've lived now for a year. So I want to bring them to a lot of places to eat food, and I'm going to show them some of the mountains here, like Tangkuban Perahu. Yeah, I'm just excited for them to come.
Do you have any specific destination if you come back to America to recommend your friends?
Yeah, I have a lot of good recommendations. I think, a lot of people love to go to Bali.
Yeah.
And Bali was nice, but there's so many tourists that it didn't feel like Indonesia to me. But I really enjoyed Pulau Seribu because it's very calm. I didn't see many tourists, and so I think I would tell people to visit Pulau Seribu because cheaper, less tourists, and still close to Jakarta.
Because as far as I know, a lot foreign tourists come to Bali. But they don't know another side of Indonesia.
Yeah. And even places like Bandung is less international people come, and I like that it's authentic. Do you know authentic? Like it really is Indonesian. Because Bali almost feels like Australia because there's so many Australians.
You said that you are come from a small town in America. What is the city you are from in America?
The state is Missouri, but the city is Hillsboro. Yeah.
I have not heard it before. Sorry. I know America, but only some cities, big cities like New York.
So if you know New York and you know California, if you go right in the middle is where I live. So there's no ocean, no mountains.
Oh, no ocean, no mountains. So there's not natural landscape like
It's
that.
a lot of farmland, some rivers, big hills, but no mountains.
Before you come to Indonesia, have you met Indonesian before in your country?
Yes, actually one of my best friends from university was an Indonesian, and she lives in Jakarta. Her name is Rebecca Purba. She's Batak. Yeah.
So you know a lot Indonesia from her?
Yeah, I think that's maybe the first time I heard of Indonesia, and so I learned some from her.
Okay, that's it for today, sir. Thank you so much for our interview. I hope it can be make a motivation for Indonesian people, especially to keep practicing English Indonesia, because as we know that we mostly speak with our local language and Indonesian, but English is really foreign language. It's not like in Philippines, Malaysia, and Singapore, which country use English as second language. Ya. Terima kasih teman-teman sudah menyaksikan video ini. Kalau teman-teman suka bisa like, subscribe, dan juga share. Saya ingin video ini bisa menginspirasi banyak orang untuk tetap belajar dan melatih bahasa Inggris. Dan buat teman-teman yang di Bandung, saya ingatkan lagi, kalau pengen latihan bahasa Inggris sama native speaker, di sini tempatnya di The Center. Biayanya cukup terjangkau buat teman-teman yang masih belajar dan mahasiswa. Biasanya mereka jadwalnya hari Senin untuk sport day dan hari Selasa, Kamis untuk hanging out, seperti itu. Dan lokasinya di Jalan Cihamplas nomor 186 Bandung, tidak jauh dari Paris Panjang. Kalau untuk info selanjutnya bisa dilihat di Instagram The Center Bandung. Terima kasih sudah menyaksikan video ini. Sampai jumpa lagi. Dah.